All right, special treat today. We have to go in now. This is a special treat, don't go away. So today is such a nice day in Vancouver, such a nice day that, yeah, the computer's sitting over there calling my name, but guess what? Screw it. I want to get out in the sun, and I'm going to take you with me. Let's go for a power walk. And I'm going to show you what I've been complaining about for the past month or so about my precious, precious seawall being all torn up and taking my favorite running paths and stuff away from me. Unfortunately, the day I planned to do this with you guys, the beautiful day that I actually can skip out a little bit, turns out to be an extremely windy day. So we all know that when it's really, really windy, the mic on this camera picks up all the wind and none of my talking. So if you'll have patience with the wind in the audio, I'll try my best to talk loud. And let's go see what I've been complaining about all this time. And I'll show you a little bit of the seawall and the places that I run and do my HIIT and my cardio and my hill sprints. My hill hill is behind the fence right now, and I'm so terrified they're going to tear it out. But so far it's managed to survive. So let's go take a look. And so I'll see you down there, okay? Alright, here it is, my gorgeous running path. As you can see, the signs of destruction are already starting. There's a big pipe there that they're going to have to lay underneath the path at some point when they tear it up. This part's still surviving, and I do run on it occasionally. So anyway, let's just continue along and see what else is coming up in the destruction. Well, here we come, the first sort of block off, can't go, seawall closed, it says. Pedestrian detour, so, you know, whatever. They've got it pretty well blocked off, you just really can't get in. You know, it's a really lovely autumn day out today, and it would be lovely in this section of the park if it wasn't for all this construction. However, that being said, I actually don't disagree with this. The seawalls needed this for a long time. It's every time we have a storm, there's a big all the bricks come flying off, and big sinkholes happen in the concrete, and you know, so it just becomes in a state of disrepair all the time, always being repaired. But all they do is put little band-aids on it to repair whatever section is busted, and never really sort of fix it. So this is needed. It's just frustrating for anybody who likes to run on the path to have everything sort of blocked off and be forced to run up there on the street with all that traffic. That smells bad too down up there with all the exhaust. I don't like it. Anyway, moving on. We'll continue along. All these big bricks that they've torn out, these are the original bricks that used to line the seawall. They're all for sale. If somebody wants to buy it all and cart it away, it's for sale. But they're not selling one piece at a time, they're selling it all at once. So I don't know who's going to buy that, but they're pretty nice granite rocks. So hey, if you know anybody. It's supposed to be finished by November, which in Parks Board language in this city means they'll be done in maybe 2012. I hope that they can stick to their deadline date, because really, I mean, past that, it might get a little bit too stormy and a little bit too cold to be digging around in the ground and hoping to put up, you know, water resistance walls when all you get is downpour water all day, every day. It's a pretty rainy city, this one. So deserted, so messy. Alright, here's what has me completely freaked out about this whole thing. My hill sprints hill. Oh, seawall closed, danger, keep out. But there's my hill, there behind a fence. Oh, crushed, there it is. There's my hill. It's an awesome hill, it's underneath these big beautiful trees. There's a big beautiful stone fence beside it. I'm hoping that the big trees will be its saving factor and that they'll want to save the trees, therefore the hill will survive. Really hope. It's the perfect distance from my beginning of my running path, and it's the perfect size for fast sprints up, and it's a good grade, so it's steep enough to really get a burn, but it's closed, and they haven't touched it yet, and they've ground up the rest of the seawall pretty well, so I'm hoping it survives, because man, if it doesn't, I'm going to be crushed. Really crushed. Another one of the stairwells I like to run on when I'm doing hills behind a fence. Yep. Can't be running on that one for a little while. Such a pity to have so much beautiful scenery behind a fence, isn't it? Hey, I found a vantage point where I don't need to be behind a fence, but I can see what they're doing. It's starting to shape up and look all right. I'm getting excited all of a sudden. Yeah, it's quieter here. It's looking all right. I gotta say, I'm actually impressed. They're coming along pretty well. Maybe they will be done by November. Who knows? We're coming to the end of the official construction, at least for this segment. I don't know if they're going to do more than they've got fenced off right now. I hope not. But they might. I don't know. Who knows? I heard that the back part of the seawall was all fenced off from a friend of mine too. I don't run in the back part, so it doesn't affect me. I don't care. But you know, anyway. So we're coming up to the end here. But you know, whoops, there's my hand in the shot. Is it any sort of wonder that I'm a bit crushed about having all my good hills are all blocked off, and all my good stairwells are all blocked off, and every once in a while I have to stop for a truck coming through this section here. They'll stop me in the middle of my run and say, hold on, there's a truck coming, so I have to stop in the middle of my run, the burn goes away and everything, standing there waiting. So it's a bit of an inconvenience, but it's still the best, most convenient path for me to run on, especially when I'm in a hurry on a busy day. So, you know, that's what you got to do, is you just do what you got to do. So yeah, end of the fence here, which means it's the end of today's blog post. We'll see you again soon, gang. Have a great day.